Alright, so today we will be changing these fuel lines, going from the common rail to the injectors, and we will be changing this fuel filter assembly module, whatever you call it. And so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take this pipe off, loosen this up so that we can get it all a little bit out of the way so that we can access these lines. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but let's get this going. First thing I'm gonna do is pull this. Keep that so that we don't lose it. Set this up there for now. Okay, this little connector is going to be in the way of one of the bolts that's right here, so let's take that off. Okay, there's a 13mm over here. Looks like it's in there crooked. Okay, that's off. Okay, there's another one right here that we gotta get off. Both of those are 13mm. Okay, now these are going to be a 15mm. Let's take this off so that it's not in the way. That out of the way. Can't really see that one, but it's back there. Alright, so we got these, that bolt, that's 4 right there. 5, and 6. Now this is loose. Alright, I think that should give us just enough room to get to these lines back here. Okay. Now we're also going to remove this because we're actually changing this. I want to say that those are going to be 13s. So we're going to use a wobble 13. But first, one of our bolts is covered by this connector right here, so you can't really see it too well, sorry, but you use like a little pry bar to spin those. This thing spins to loosen it, and then this has a little locking tab. Be careful not to break it. Okay, now those are disconnected, I mean. We can see our bolt that was previously hidden back there. Other one is right. Now for this one, we're going to use a straight socket. There's another one here, and another one here. Go back to the wobble 13. That one's pretty far in there, so it helps if you have a little magnet to. Great. I hope it fell. Oh yeah, it did fall all the way to the floor. Lucky. Okay, one more. Next, it's going to be unclipping all of these. We're gonna have to take this one off, I guess, from this side first. Uh-oh. Another one. Now we're gonna pull. Now this one we're gonna pull straight up. And then it'll allow it to come back. There's that. another little one right here. So there's this connector here that we gotta take off. And then 1, 2, 3. And I will try to get these off on video, and if I don't, I'll just start the video after they're off. But really, you can just take them off by hand, so it's not a big deal. You maybe need a pick. And there's this one up here too. See, this clip just kind of spreads open. That's all that locks it in place. Now we got a little bit more. Very careful prying these out because they are plastic. You don't want to break them. Okay, so I struggled with getting this little airline off for a little bit, and then started to get frustrated, so I just decided I'm just going to cut it and put a butt connector on there. There's that. This very back one, the clip ended up breaking. Kind of hard to get off, and it's way back there, so it ended up breaking. It's alright though. I got most of them out in one piece. What else is holding it on? Okay, we got one more thing here. I think one more thing for now. It has one of those locking mechanisms in the connectors, which I hate. I'm always trying to be careful taking those things out. Sometimes they break. And I need some dikes to cut. Apparently there's something else holding us on still. What is it? Oh. This guy down here. Another one of these little safety locking mechanisms. It's like they paint these at the factory or something, and then a little bit of paint gets stuck inside of these things, I guess. There we go. Okay. Alright, so a little summary of what was needed to get the actual fuel filter module or fuel filter housing assembly off. It was 1 bolt here, 2, 3, 4, holding it on, and then you had 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's another one, 4, oh yeah, 4, 5 fuel lines. This one goes back there, so 5 fuel lines holding it on there, and then you had an electrical connector here, here, here. I couldn't get this connector off because it's way back there. So once I got it turned a little bit, I just pulled these 2 bolts off. And so that's right here. So again, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuel lines. This little after treatment, whatever, I don't know what it is, after treatment assembly. I think it sends fuel to the after treatment injector. Yeah, well, took that off, this connector, and this connector, and that's it. It's not too bad. And we're gonna wait on that to come in because we're actually replacing that. The primer stopped working on it, and now we're gonna start taking all these fuel lines going to the fuel rail loose because they look like they've been leaking a little bit. It's super dry right here, leaking a little bit here. We've been losing prime, so at this point it appears to be coming from the fuel lines, and it could be through the pumping, through the primer pump itself. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna make this into 2 videos. So this will probably be part 1, and I'll make a part 2 next on finishing the lines and installing that new one. This is on a Paccar mx11 in a Peterbilt ready mix truck. So hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching.